we'll say 8:15 on a Saturday. So schedule-wise, let's talk about. Let me talk about something. Let's talk about something schedule-wise. So schedule-wise, Saturday mornings are good because by the time the game is over, game starts at 9 my time, and by the time it's over, it's noon. And I don't have anything going on in Saturday evenings anymore because I moved my Curse of Strahd game to Wednesday nights. My classic Curse of Strahd game, I should say. And so, who doesn't? I mean, who really has anything that they're doing on a Saturday morning, right? So it seemed like a good time slot to hustle. You know what I'm saying? Get a little hustle in. Now, when I ran Red Hand of Doom on a Saturday morning, there was a lot of dumb decisions that I made with the Red Hand of Doom scheduling. I tried to do an every other week campaign, and the first time I had to cancel a Saturday morning, which, get this shit, does happen a lot because Saturday is a hard slot to consistently run. You know, then you're going a month without playing the game. Also, Red Hand was, you know, shaping up to be a much longer game than I thought it would be, and so running it every other Saturday was just going to take the rest of my fucking life. So we moved it to every week. Now, that is another game that was still a relic of how I used to run games. So it had a 4-hour session. And it didn't end. I didn't switch it to end 30 minutes early like I did with a lot of my older games in the evenings. So it was still running 4 hours every Sunday. Or every Saturday, excuse me. So I would have to wake up early to prep, and then I wouldn't have a game until 10 a.m., and then the game would go until 2 p.m., and at that point, your weekend is kind of shot. I also had the Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough going on those Saturday nights, or some other project going on, so it kind of felt like I just had no time at all. So I will say that with my Curse of Strahd Classic game moved to Wednesday nights, and this game ending at noon, it's a very good time slot for that reason, right? Like, you still feel like you have your Saturday, but you also get to run a game, which if you're running paid games, that's like another paid game that you can kind of like add to your budget, essentially. I don't know how in love with this time slot I am that I would keep running a Saturday game after this game ended. I'm very much thinking, like, is this the last Saturday game I'm gonna run for a while? And what is my 2024 schedule gonna look like once all the games end and stuff like that? And I guess I should probably do like an agnostic, a system and campaign agnostic stream to kind of talk about this stuff, because I do get a lot of questions about, like, running so many games. Like, how do you run so many games and schedule them and still have a family and a day job and all sort of kind of stuff. So something to definitely think about talking about. Anyways, we've got a little under 40 minutes to do some prep for high noon this morning. Now, if we go and we look at our 2 Outlaw games, I'm going to do that real quick. So let me go to ye old dashboard, and I'll go to the playlists here. Alright, so let's see. Sunset. We'll check that out on YouTube. And then let's see, where's High Noon hiding? Let's see, High Noon. Okay. So, today will be session 13? Question mark? Or maybe I missed putting an episode up? Did we play last week? Hey, what's up, Doctor? We definitely played last week, right? Hold on, let me check my other content. Did I just never put the video up? I'm gonna feel like a real asshole. Did it just not get put on the list? Did we skip last week? What happened last week? Hold on. It wasn't Thanksgiving, was it? 26th. No game. No game. Holidays. No, we definitely played. We definitely played last week. Did I stream? Did I stream and it was terrible? Oh shit, I streamed and it was terrible, right? Is that what happened? Let me see. Let me go into the live stuff. Let's see. Why isn't it on the list here is what I'm trying to figure out. Okay. Outlaws prep, session, Curse Strahd session, more Outlaws prep, Abomination Vaults. I'm so confused. I feel like last week's session did happen, but I don't actually know where the VOD is for it or what happened. We did rodeo stuff, yeah? Hey, morning, Dom. I'm having a crisis, Dom. I can't remember last weekend. I think I ran this game, but I don't remember what happened to the VOD. Like, who streamed it? What happened? Let's see. Like, if I streamed it, it ain't here. I feel like this must have been the one that I sewed together, though, right? There was like 3 different ones. But, like, man, I can't find it anywhere. Alright, let's see. What if we head over to Twitch and check our video producer? Blown cover? So it's really there? Oh my god. Alright, hold on. Blown cover. I see it! It's real! Okay. Oh, it's partially blocked in some countries too. Damn, I really fucked that one up. Golly, guys. Oh, and it didn't get put in the list. Yeah, I shouldn't be allowed to player stream anymore. Oh my god. Well, the getting blocked was because I had music that was supposed to be used. Alright, so let's refresh this list. There it is. Okay. Alright. Holidays, am I right? So we got 13 episodes of this, and then we've got 16 episodes of this. I'm still trying to figure out why High Noon is so far behind Sunset. Is it just 3 sessions? You think that's all it is? Or do you think that Sunset just moves at a faster pace? I don't know. I think honestly they move at a faster pace. I think they make a lot of decisions that just they kind of like, oh, we did it, you know, and then they move on. I think High Noon, they are a bit more thorough. Do you know what I'm saying? If I were to compare it to past campaigns, I would say that like Sunset is like Odyssey Prime, and then High Noon is like Mythic. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they obsess over a lot of things, and then they end up spending a lot more time doing it. Well, glad we solved that mystery. Let's keep going. There was an update, yet another update. Path Builder is now on. Path Builder's now on the new revised rules. The doctor posted a meme on the server about this whole like embarrassment of coming up with new names for existing spells. The new names is, yeah, I mean, it's pretty bad. We were joking around in Baldur's Gate last night about, you know, owlbears being replaced with bulls, which are bear owls. It's just a lot of it just feels like they changed the name just to be contrary. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you really gonna get sued over like having some spells with the same names? Like, did they get rid of Magic Missile? Does Magic Missile have a different name now? Let me see. No, I mean Magic Missile's still there. Like, what? How did they decide like what needed a brand new name and what didn't? You know what I'm saying? It's weird. Anyways, so there was an update to those animations based on the fact that they wouldn't be called by the JB2A app anymore because it's name based what calls them. Yet another migration. So the 374 actors that we're using, and then of course our interface had to get updated as well. So we have the technology that when you are in this campaign and you use Hats of Disguise, you can actually have your miniature change to show, you know, that you're a different person, right? To kind of help you stay in character as you Mission Impossible your way through. All of my players, well, not all of them, but a lot of my players, they went and got like custom art made and everything else like that. I don't know, like, I guess they're used to playing like modern video games where no one seems to care that you're like a known criminal. Magic Missile is now Force Barrage. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyways, wow. They, like, for example, let's just pick a game. In Grand Theft Auto, you don't wear a disguise. You just go around and you are who you are, and if people recognize you, people recognize you. And then I think that's just every game. I can't think of too many games where you actually disguise yourself, even if you have a bounty on your head. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, the whole city's after you, but like one of the richest dudes in the city is after you, and all of the police are after you, and there's a bounty on your head, and people in the city care a lot about money. I just feel like it would be very tedious to not use disguises. I don't know. I don't understand why. I guess I don't understand why they're upset about having to wear disguises. It feels weird to me. Like, they want everyone to know, like, this is who I am, this is what I'm getting up to. Like, you almost succeeded if not for us kind of deal. Like, it's weird. It's a weird situation. It's a weird situation. I guess narratively, I don't understand why. From an empathy standpoint, I can certainly get into their heads and be like, oh yeah, you got this cool character, you got this cool art for this character, and you want like what the character's doing to be like known, kind of thing. But this campaign, despite being like, you know, steampunk western, there is some very like kind of Mission Impossible-esque vibes of like trying to keep your cover and trying to move unseen. So I don't know. It just feels like maybe they don't crime enough in real life to understand that, like, to be good crime, you don't want to get caught. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. But, I don't know. What I can't tell them... Yeah, we can use disguises and just not change token and use an effect. I agree. Have we found a good way to, like, make an effect, Dom? Like, I know there's a mod where you could like apply anything from chat as an effect, but I haven't had that come up, or I haven't been able to do it, I guess is the problem. Like, I have that mod installed. Let me go to Foundry real quick, on our Discord. Was it on the Discord? I'm so tired. There we go. Scroll up. Extempore effects. Alright, so I have extempore effects installed. Pretty sure. Let's see. Extempore effects. Okay, so I have it installed. I've just never actually been able to use it. So let's see. Alright, yes, that's module management. You've done a good job of opening it twice in a row, Brain. But now, what about settings? There you go. Let's see. And everything is called PF2E, so let's go down there. Extempore effects. Prefer random image over default image. When crafting an effect out of a message that has an item but no actor, or as an actor with the default art and that item has default art, pick a random colorful image instead. Create unidentified effects by default. Default false. When creating an effect with the module as a GM, it will not default to unidentified. Okay. Open effect sheet. Shortcut. Shift left click. If not disabled, you can use this to open the effect sheet when creating extempore effect and using the effects panel. Question mark. Notifications for expired events. Only secret effects. Okay. That's an awful lot. Alright, so let's try to do this. We're going to go to spells. Is it still called Disguise Self? Who even knows anymore? Is it not called Disguise Self anymore? Oh my god. Alright, hold on. Let me give this bitch a hat of disguise. Is it still called a hat of disguise? Who fucking knows? Alright. Let's see. Hat of disagreeable disguise. Illusionary disguise. Alright, great. So go here. This is the... What? There's an animation for illusionary disguise? Okay, that's pretty cool. There, illusionary disguise. Alright. Seriously though, please just let me drag it on to her sheet. Wah. Illusionary disguise. Alright. You can't just build me the fucking hierarchy for spellcasting? Okay. Alright, so it's a level 1 spell. So let's add spellcasting entry, first rank, go. Why are you still showing cantrips? Alright, first rank, new first rank spell. Alright. What a weird flex. Like, you can drag and drop fucking anything in this system, but I can't drag and drop a spell unless I've already built, like, the spellcasting hierarchy. That's fucking dumb. Alright, so we cast the spell. Cool. Now we go over to Phoebe, and we what? Right click, extempore effect. The name is Random Simlish. The token image is Phoebe. The token scale, turn your original token invisible. Oh, okay. Oh, it's actually like making up a name for the disguise and then applying the disguise as it goes. Oh, that's fucking sick. Wait, that's exactly what I've been trying to do this whole fucking time. Okay, whatever. Cast it. Whoa. Are you fucking serious? Have we had this the whole time? It's okay. That's cool as hell. What the fuck? Alright. Now if I select her and I right click on the extempore effect, she turns back to normal. Jesus fucking Christ. I've been looking for the solutions all fucking time. And it's been here for months. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Hey, we know about it now. We know about it now. That's all that matters. We learned, we grow, etc., etc. Okay. Alright. So what other shit could we test for an extempore effect? Let's see. What is another spell that lingers that you don't just have one to linger? Trying to think. Any of these dudes have something we could put on here? Potato, you got anything? Let's see. If potato does a verdant burst, can we apply that to potato? Yeah, extemporary effect. Nice. Okay. And then we just know that they are affected by it. Okay. So this is the closest. This is the closest we're gonna get. Faxpiration? Oh, we can make a spell called Faxpiration? Is that what you're saying? Alright, hold on. Let's see. Main. Actions. Passives. Right? And then we could go here and say... Faxpiration. Alright, so... okay. I see where this is going. We'll go grab a die. Alright, and then we'll say, once this session, you may roll a d3. Let's see. How do I do that? /R 1d3 for a button. You may roll a d3 and add it to the result of a d20 check. Alright. Nice. Okay. Alright. Hold on. Okay, so she's going to use this ability. Poop. And then we're going to apply that ability to Roxy. And Roxy has it. Hey! So we have convenient effects again. We just have to create our own actor who has the effects stored in them. So then that person can spit out those effects and then we apply it to people. So it's basically there. Like, we basically have convenient effects back. I like that. I like that a lot. Can you extempore affect text chat? Let's find out. Let's see. Morning, everyone. Alright, so Roxy says morning, everyone. And then you cannot make it. It has to be an ability or a spell or an item. That's still pretty fucking dope. Can they roll from the... Oh my goodness. They can roll from the effect, y'all. That's pretty fucking good. Man, what a good morning. Oh my god. This is great. Okay. Wow. So illusionary effect is always been, if we drag it over, that effect has always been there. We just never bothered. That's so great. Oh my god. And then if they didn't want to have an alternate image, they could just cancel out of it. I like that. I like that a lot. That's very good. Okay. Good shit. Okay. Wow, I can finally check that off like my to-do list. That was on there for a long time. Great. Okay. So, other things I wanted to add real quick is I don't know if all this is 911 prep anymore, TBH. I'm going to add a section called shit I made up. Alright. So, shit I have made up is the chips and dips cookie bar in the theater district. I don't remember the name of the chicken place. Should have probably wrote that down. There is the Puss Puss Potions. Do free samples daily and access to some higher level potions. There's the Make a Wish, and they sell maps, trinkets, and lamps. So the lamp, those of you who guess that it just generates wild magic effects, you are correct. It just generates wild magic effects. That's all it does. What a terrible use of 100 gold, if I'm being honest. I will say that if they ever get 100, then a genie will show up for sure. Let's see. Where did I? Ah, here it is. This is a pretty minor wild magic surge table, so I'm just gonna like change it like as we go. Like not change it, but like I'm gonna convert it to Pathfinder as we go. It's not the extreme wild magic table that the Doctor and I came up with that, you know, resulted in the TPK already. All right, excellent. I can erase those things from here. Beautiful. Let's see. All right, so their team is called No Barrels Left Behind. This is on there. It sounds like they still got some stuff they're doing this morning. I think it's mounted marksman. That's what they're doing. And then get rid of this note right here. Okay, we can get rid of this. And we could probably get rid of that. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. I'm just clearing off my notes board. Okay. Ugh. Right? Yeah. Let's see. No, if you ask any of my players, I apparently don't give up. I never give out enough treasure, and I never give out enough magic items. I bet if I were to do like a Google survey, like an anonymous Google survey, I would hear a lot of complaints about not giving out enough magical items and not giving out enough. Yeah. Also, I think that there would be some complaints about not using XP. A lot of people want me to go back to using XP and not using milestone. And I kind of understand that. It is a constant dopamine drip to get XP, right? No matter how bad the session goes, you always feel like you're making progress. So I definitely understand the appeal of XP. I would say that if I went back to XP, I would do level gates as milestones. Hear me out. Level gates as milestones, and then still have XP. So you could earn XP, but you could not grind XP, right? Like you would get to a certain point in the story, and you would not be able to level up anymore. Like you would have to go and progress the story to continue leveling up. So I could see doing that for sure. I think that would be a way to handle XP. My concern with XP as a DM, doing this for 30 years now, is that when there's XP, it changes the way they think, right? It changes the way the players think. I don't know. I don't like the way player decisions are made when XP is on the table. I don't like the sort of it's a fast track to murder hobo. Like XP is a fast track to murder hobo. But you know that's how drugs are, right? You want that dopamine hit, you want it now. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of milestone because it keeps the story in some way focused, and it doesn't reward one style of play over any other style of play. Like the idea is get to the milestone. If that is through violence, that's fine. If it is through cleverness, that is fine. If you have dumb luck, that's fine. but I don't want it to be like murder. Murder. Some of the older dinosaurs that I know, they swear by like gold for XP, like in first edition D&D. And it's like, guys, that's just terrible. I think Pathfinder handles XP really well, and the system for leveling up, you spend 1,000, you keep the change. I think that's beautiful. I think that's really well done. I think more so than 5e, I would be tempted to bring XP back, maybe for Kingmaker, maybe for Kobold King. 2024 Year of Kings, hashtag Year of Kings, I guess. So we'll see how that goes. But for this campaign, we're going to stick to milestones. All right. What else do I need to do? Oh, yes, the adventure. And also the rodeo stuff. All right. I was also commenting, I think it was to my kid, that I feel bad for this group because I keep getting everything wrong, often to the party's benefit in Sunset, which might be why they're going faster. And then I get corrected on the rules, and then for High Noon, I try to run it correctly. And then frequently, that results in things being harder or running slower for High Noon. On that note, we're going to go over to the rodeo arena. There we go. Yeah, we're going to head back to the rodeo arena, and we're going to clean some stuff up for sure. Let's see. But we're going to get that Triceratops out here, and we're going to have to give that Triceratops some abilities, because raw, a Triceratops can't critically hit a barrel, and honestly, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. So let's grab a Triceratops here. Alright. Triceratops. Beautiful. And let me clear chat over here. Whoa, what is happening there? Oh. The interface is kind of fucked. Why are my buttons all the way over to the side there? Oh, that's weird. Let's see. Because of the linear story milestones is easy. For Abomination Vaults or Kingmaker, the more open style would make XP seemingly more appropriate. I would have preferred XP. I'll be honest. I would have preferred XP in Abomination Vaults. I felt like Ash was very arbitrary with what was the milestone on each floor. Sometimes it was the boss of the floor, and sometimes it was the mid-boss of the floor, and sometimes it just felt like he forgot to give it to us, so he just kind of like made up like, oh, it's here. I mean, it's good for the show if the Triceratops can't one-shot a barrel. I mean, it still does enough damage. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, let's see. Triceratops. He does do a lot of damage, doesn't he, as a CR8 creature? Alright, fine. Fine. I was going to give him special training that he's just really good at destroying barrels. Also, it is not either showing the name for the Triceratops or generating the name for the Triceratops, which I don't like that. I wonder if some of the settings got changed. Let's see. Hovered by anyone. Update. There we go. Envious Triceratops. Beautiful. Move it up here. Jeremy is going to receive some medical attention. He'll be back out there making it happen. He'd probably be at 10. They have fucking first aid and stuff. Alright. Let's see. Barrel. Barrel and Bullet Saloon. Do I not have an actor for Barrel? Oh. Alright, hold on. Fuck all. Alright, so let's go open the other world. One of these prep streams needs to be syncing the worlds back up. But I'm very happy that this one was spent figuring out how Pathfinder's version of Convenient Effects works. I'm like very excited about that. Very happy. let's see. Go to my games. Find Alkenstar Sunset. Config. Oh, I also started a little bit of my Cobalt King prep off stream. I should probably do a stream series for it, but I went ahead and gathered up the maps for it. Installed the somebody in the community made a module for it, which is kind of cool. And then it's one of the few adventures that's supported by the PDF importer tool, so that was pretty fucking cool. And then the importer tool, it went a little too far. It offered to make custom tokens for the entire campaign using Midjourney, which I didn't actually like that too much. I ended up deleting the entire world and starting over, because it just replaced everything, even the official token art, with really ugly, very obviously AI, like early AI artwork, and it was super ugly. All right, let's see. Update. And we're going here, and we find barrel. There he is. Export barrel. Go over here. Create actor. Technically, wouldn't this be like a hazard? Now that I think about it, would the barrel be a hazard? Probably. It would probably be a hazard, and then that would I think create all of the things that it needs better than making it an actor. Oh, also you can now have it not need to roll to hit the barrel; it just automatically hits the barrel. Oh, that's true. That's cool. Oh, the barrel doesn't have any actions at all, so it doesn't even get... Oh, okay. Well, we don't know. It might tighten its bunghole. As a reaction. Tighten its bunghole. It's about to get... No? Okay. I'm going to be here until 2 a.m., so I guess fucking deal with it. Anyways. Why am I going to be here till 2 a.m.? Because we've got Extra Life bonus marathon. Whew. Yeah. I'm excited. This is the first day in a long time that my throat's feeling better. I went and got myself an over-the-counter inhaler. These, in 2011, were banned because people were abusing them. Because this is basically just adrenaline. And you're just shooting up adrenaline or whatever. But I knew that I basically have, like, pneumonia. I'm going to get it confirmed on Monday with a chest x-ray. I've had pneumonia like three times in my life, so I'm pretty familiar with it. So yeah, this has definitely helped out a bit. To kind of clear those air passages, tell my lungs to work harder, stop being fucking babies, little baby lungs. It is immune to all that. It has resistance 5, Dom. The barrel has resistance 5. Great question. All right, so we got barrel. And we'll drag barrel out. Alright, and we will, let's see. Will we just drag all the barrels out now and then arrange them later? Let's see. So they only have to protect 6 barrels. That's not too bad. I want it to be a challenge that they could win. I just want them to see how tough a monster is that's like way too fucking strong for them. Do you know what I'm saying? Alright. I don't know why all the barrels are missing health, though. That's kind of weird. Let's see. Let's try again. I did like how the other group was like rolling the barrel around and like hiding the barrel in smoke, like using concealment really well. That was a lot of cool. It was a lot of cool shit. It was a lot of cool shit. All right, and Triceratops, it's gone. The Triceratops is a 15-foot reach. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this 15-foot reach on a creature like that. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Even when Verso does it, it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But it's fun. It's definitely fun. Like, I could see a giant having like a really long reach, but some of these monsters that they give a really long reach to, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe that's to represent that it's like not just a square, like or a cube shaped creature, that it has like length to it. I don't know. All right, so we only got 5 minutes left until the game starts. I did a pretty terrible job of prepping the adventure today, if I'm being honest, but that's okay. So they're going to keep up their investigations. They're trying to find their NPC friends. They're trying to find a way into the Longhorn Steakhouse. They're trying to get information here. Yeah. So I'm like, I think it's going to be fine. They have to do this investigation to find out that Lysirius is the bad guy. The other group could not believe, even after the book one was over, that Shoma was the bad guy, which I feel really bad for Shoma, that they couldn't believe that he would be the bad guy. So that's a whole thing. But I mean, I guess that's kind of the point. He's like a real small potatoes, limp dick dude, I guess, because they just could not believe. Even at the end, they're like, but who was he working for? It's like himself. But who was he working for? Himself. Is he lying? I want an insight. No, really, for real. He was the boss of book one. They're like, I don't believe it. Who was he working for? I'm like, guys, I'm telling you right now, he's the boss of book one. Yeah. So, we'll see how it goes this time. All right. On that note, I got to go run the game. After this session is over, which will be streamed by Lexaeus22, I hope it's streamed by Lexaeus22. After this session is over, we will be taking a brief break to eat some lunch, then probably doing some prep for Extra Life on stream. Then we will have Extra Life from 2 p.m. Eastern until 2 a.m. Oh yeah, we roll for knockdown now, so we got to make sure this guy actually has athletics, which it does. Why is it suddenly black on black for athletics? Anyways, so yeah, Extra Life, please, if you haven't had a chance to participate, watch the stream, donate, help us hit our new goal of $5,000. That would be great. That's $5,000 as a team, but you know, the more money we could raise for sick kids in the hospital, the better. It's Christmas time, all that jazz. So go ahead and, you know, hang out with us for 12 hours, give or take, and see how that goes. All right, I gotta go. I will see you guys next time.